As Detective Brasino?
Hey, what's up, everybody? What is with these parents of Courtney Clenney? Every time I turn around, they're up to something. Perverting the course of justice, trying to get rid of a laptop, you know, discussing what they're going to say to each other while in the back. What are you going to say? Well, no, we can't say that. Don't say that. Don't say the thing about the thing. We talk about, and we're going to listen to a call that I hadn't heard before. Has anybody heard this call, or is this brand new? Because I've only heard it once. But when I first heard it, I was like, because there's this gap in the minute. First, the wife, the mother, the dodgy one, starts speaking to the police. It's a phone interview, so it's just a recording of a phone conversation. And then the husband comes on to say, oh, whoa, our lawyer has just got here, so he would like to be involved. Meaning, we're not saying anything else until he gets here. But he goes to some effort to make that not make him sound unwilling to be cooperative. It's all the lawyer said. It's shaped like that, and then the lawyer comes on, and he's acting just like, well, what do you even want to speak with us for? Oh, you just want a bit of history? Well, we'd definitely be happy to give you a bit of history. He never says, we're not happy to discuss X, but he does by omission, by confirming that they are happy to talk about brief history. Which again has some effort behind it to make it not appear as though they are anti-police or anti-justice or anything. But what is also made very clear in this call is the chosen framing of Christian Obumseli's character and involvement and, part within the relationship of he and Courtney, who she, of course, stabbed in the chest. I mean, let's just say the heart. Pretty much, right? Straight through the heart. Fitting. But the really interesting thing about this call, that I'm not even sure if it's worth mentioning, but it is really interesting, I'm just not sure if it's true, but it was my idea that during the portion of the phone call with the police interview people, that there's a bit where the mom and dad are just waiting in a room on their own in their house. They've started the call with the police. The police are now waiting. The phones are still connected, and the parents are waiting for the lawyer to get there. And there's a bit of silence, but then they start talking. And I thought, are they pretending that they've forgotten they're on record to give extra credence to whatever it is that they say, because the future listener, let's just say the judge and jury, are going to hear this and think, this must be the truth, because they didn't even remember that they were still on record, which that kind of tactic seems to fall right into the kind of standard form of whatever these parents are doing. I mean, like I said, maybe it's all innocent, but I get the feeling that every time I turn around, they're up to something. They've got their fingers in the biscuit tin or whatever, cookie jar. There you go. So let's listen to that, and I'll be curious if anybody has heard this call, please let me know, or if you think it's brand new, let us know.
IBM 41321.
Detective Juris Vega, IBM 44244.
Today's date is April 3rd, 2022, and the time is 9:04 p.m.
April 3rd. I mean, that's the date of the stabbing, right? So this is right in the moment. So quite a bit pre-arrest of Courtney Clenney. I mean, she was arrested in what, August? So April, May, June, July. We get the whole of April, May, June, July, August. 5 months. 4 or 5 months before her arrest in Hawaii. Wasn't it like a rehab center? Yeah. I'll seek help of my own accord, and then maybe the future courts will go easy on me.
We're conducting
But I want a luxury rehab center on its own private island in the Hawaiian Islands.
a recorded phone call with the mother of Courtney Clenney. Phone number is
512-417-3408.
okay.
Taco order is taco preference. Taco preference is hard shell, fish, spicy.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Clenney. It's me, Detective Juris.
Yes.
Yes, I'm here on the line with the lead detective on this case, Detective Germain Briseño.
Okay.
He's also listening to this
Say that
call,
again.
and this call is actually hello.
I'm sorry, this call actually what?
Too many beeps.
Yeah, this call is actually being recorded as well. Okay. And I just wanted to verify. Your name and last name.
I'm Deborah Clenney, Deborah, Clenney. She's on the phone with the lead detective. She has the lead detective on the phone also, Detective Juris. Okay, yes, I'm here.
Can you verify your date of birth?
12/7/1966.
And
I thought the lead detective was with the female police officer that we hear. No? He's also on the phone with Courtney?
verify your phone number for me.
My cell phone that you're on with me now?
Yes.
Okay, 512-417-3408.
Okay. Do you have an address in Texas?
It is 12477.
Hang on. 12477.
Fairfax, Fairfax, Ridge Place.
And that's what's the city and the state?
Fairfax Ridge Place Avenue Boulevard. Fairfax Ridge, what was it? Place. Oh, you know what that place is going to be like, don't you? Fucking new development. Let's check it out. We'll come back to it.
Austin, Texas, 78738.
What is it again, the zip code?
78738.
7, 8.
Can you tell me the address one more time? It's 12477 Fairfax.
Fairfax, yes.
Uh-huh.
Ridge Place.
Okay. Ridge Place. Okay. So I was talking to Courtney.
Uh-huh.
She told me that she was on the phone with you when part of this incident was going down.
Yes, she was.
So around what time was it that you guys were on the phone?
You know what? I looked on my records a little bit ago, so let me look back and see exactly what time that was.
Okay.
Let's see. It looks like she called me at first at 3:43, and we talked till about 2 different phone calls. Talked till about 3:56. That's what it looks like, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. And what was she telling you when she called you?
She was telling me that he was not leaving. That she kept. I heard her saying, "You lied. Just get out. Just go away." I'd actually been out there for 6 days trying to get rid of him.
What was it that she said that?
Yeah, he was a problem. He's always been a problem. I was there for 6 days trying to get rid of him, but he wouldn't leave. He lurked outside her building for days. You know, they really go to some effort to say, oh, no, he was a... I think the dad at the end of the call says, we were trying to get her away from that maniac. You know, play the elevator video. Fucking... Yeah, we're going to check out the full version of the lobby body cam after this, because that's an incident that was recorded the day before the murder, and it's handled well. But as you watch it, I'm kind of surprised that the police didn't catch some flack for their handling. You know, a bit like in the Gabby Petito case where they were saying, well, we got to separate them, but we can't separate them, blah, 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 blah. And then the murder happens and people were coming and saying, oh, if only those cops had seen the signs. But, you know, these cops obviously do leave, which is what they should have done, really. But I'm not saying anything against their actions, but I'm surprised that some members of the public haven't come and said, oh, they are so bad, those cops. They should have known that a murder was going to happen because blah, blah, blah. That happens.
You lied what?
She was saying, you're lying.
Uh-huh.
And he was saying, I'm not lying. But I really don't know what the whole thing was about. I didn't know he was.
The whole thing was about he fucked up her Subway order. You see, she only likes no pickles on one half of the sub. On the other half, she likes extra pickles. And he just did no pickles on everything, so obviously big deal.
I thought he was gone. I had been there for 6 days. When I got there, he left, but he didn't actually leave. He kept hanging around the apartments.
You see all the wording, hanging around the apartments. In the late hours of the night, all dressed in black, in the shadows he was, waiting in the shadows, lurking, watching.
Evidently somebody in the apartment complex was letting him, like, hang around, take showers downstairs, sleep in the cabanas. I told him to go. And he was supposed to go get a hotel or something, and he said he was going to get a hotel, but apparently he did not. He just hung around that whole 6 days. I guess he was waiting for me to leave so he could come back.
Yeah.
Because I thought he left successfully. Although we kind of knew he was hanging around and we were trying to get him to go away. But I thought he left, but...
Well, he was probably waiting for an apology, you know, for all of the abuse. Racial abuse as well, which is... you know, just extra ugly, isn't it? I mean, you know... what can you say to that? You're calling your own boyfriend fucking N-word as a real, you know, not in a fun way.
Apparently, just about as soon as I left, he came back.
And when you came down for 6 days, that was because there was another incident that had occurred, correct?
That was because, well, actually, it wasn't really an incident. She was just trying to talk to me on the phone.
Okay.
And he was following her everywhere. He was living with her.
Yeah.
And he was following her all around the apartment. And she was just like, Christian, just let me talk to my mom. And he was following her. He wouldn't let her talk. And she was crying. She goes, Mom, I feel trapped. I just wanted, she was saying she just wanted him to go away. So I said, well, if you want me to help try to get him out. My husband could have gone, but my husband is not as subtle as I am. So
Yeah.
I came so that I could just ask him to leave. And as soon as I got there, he left.
Okay.
But he did steal her, he took her only set of apartment keys as he was leaving.
Okay.
So we had to call him to get him to bring them back.
Okay.
Anyway, so he was supposed to have been gone. He was sleeping around corridors, and even in that little, he can get up the elevator if somebody in the apartments will let him up. So
Yeah.
there was one night I actually saw him sleeping kind of under an overturned couch in her entryway.
Wow.
So he was just kind of sticking around, sulking around, not going.
Bless him. He
Okay.
didn't have anywhere else
just
to
seemed to be
go.
biding his time until I went home.
He lives
And
there.
question, what do you know about their relationship, like the past about the relationship? What can you tell me about it?
Well, I mean, I know that she, had hoped that he was the one, but it was very apparent early on that he was not good to her, that they fought a lot. When I was there this past week, I noticed several sets of bruises on her arms. I noticed bruises on her legs. I know that a couple of weeks ago she said that he pushed her against a wall.
Yeah.
I do know that she has hurt him in the past also. I think that he just keeps on.
Yeah, he just keeps on. He keeps on. He's just trying to get his bag. Like, she locks him out with no wallet, no phone, no keys, no money. And he sleeps in the cabanas because he's got nowhere else to go. I mean, it's... And the fucking people, what do you call it? The night porter in the building, he gets it. He's like, yeah, man, grab yourself a couple of extra towels to tuck yourself in the cabanas. Maybe climb under that upside-down couch in the common room. Oh. You see? She put him in a, maybe not impossible, but disadvantaged position, right? Lock you out. No money, no keys, no phone, no wallet, no nothing. No ID, nothing. And then fucking blame him for sleeping in the cabanas. And then after you murder him, get your parents to say, oh yeah, he lurking all around in the building and sleeping in a couch.
You said you noticed bruises on her legs, her arms, and what else?
Bruises on her legs. She probably got that when she crashed her car, drunk and high.
This is Kim Clenney, the husband, Courtney's father.
Yes.
What have we got in the chat? We got Bootsy 2022. This is going to be good. I can feel it. Maybe. We'll do our best. Pearl. How you doing, Pearl? Daphne, good to see you. Christina and True Blue Tattoo. Hi, everyone. Has this trial started yet? He certainly found himself in a pickle. It hasn't started. It's been postponed, continued, delayed. Pick any word you like. The one that works best for you until August. Sometime in August. There's not even a date. But I don't know. When trials get scheduled for August, it's like everyone's fighting over the vacation time, you know? The clerk of the court is in You know, where do people go on vacation? Acapulco.
The attorney just arrived, so I guess if you have any questions, I guess he wants to be involved.
Right. So, you know, I find the arrangement here a little bit suspect. You know, the attorney just arrived. The dad has just come on and said the attorney's just arrived, and if we're happy to answer questions, but I guess he wants to be involved. He's basically saying we're not going to talk anymore without the attorney present and under his guidance. Right? That's the announcement that's being made. It's clearly going to some effort to not make it sound like that and not really make it sound like his own personal choice, right? On the advice of my attorney, blah, 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 blah. So why start the call in the first place? I mean, you knew that the call was happening. You knew the attorney was on the way. It's not news to you that the attorney wants to be present. It almost seems like that they've chosen to go ahead with the call without an attorney for the preliminary information only. Right? Which gives a different impression than not entering the call at all until the attorney gets there. I don't know if it's a big deal, but it struck me as strange. And then as we're waiting for the attorney to get there, something else. Let's see.
Yes.
The attorney just arrived, so I guess if you have any questions, I guess he wants to be involved on those.
That's fine.
Yeah, so he just walked in the entrance. He's there, so you're aware of that. We're happy to talk to you as long as he,
Yeah, that's fine with me. Is he there already, or?
He just texted me a photo. He said, I'm at the entrance. He texted me a photo of your...
Oh, he's at the entrance here at the department.
At the entrance of the department.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I see. So the attorney is going to the police station. I see. Because the attorney is in Miami and they're in Austin. Okay, got it.
Well,
His name's Frank Prico,
okay.
and we're happy to visit with you. It's just, since he's there, we just want to be advised that he was...
Okay. Give me a minute. Stay on the
Okay.
phone then, and I'll go downstairs and get him real quick.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
So now, from this point, is when the parents are now sitting in a room in Austin, waiting on a phone, but not talking because the attorney's on the way up, right? But they do talk to each other, and I really want to hear what is said.
I need to get a charger for my phone.
She needs to get a charger for her phone.
Oh.
everything's good. I just hope not too involved. Okay.
Yeah. They're being voted very instant, Michael, too.
What was it?
Yeah. They're being voted very instant, Michael, too.
Hmm. No. Okay. Well, I don't think they're doing the fake hot mic thing at all.
I mean, you gotta keep going back, and going back, and going back. I mean, he grabbed all three of us crazy that one day. It's insane. Police should have hauled his ass off when they were there on Friday.
I know. I got to sticking around there.
Just kept him in the car and taking him on down to the station.
Well, that's true.
I mean,
Well, the apartment should be.
well, they're going to have a talking to, too, when I get out there. Frankly,
They would have already discussed this. They're not just saying this for their own conversation's sake, are they? They want it to be on recording. Police should have dealt with his ass on Friday, or whatever it was they said. Yeah.
The picture.
well, they've got security cameras for all that.
Oh, that's true. That's true. They don't even need it.
Every damn time that guy's got up there, they got a picture on their security camera.
Good, good.
Okay. Definitely trying to feed into the record that this is a repeat issue. Every time that damn guy's been up there, right? That's purposeful.
She thinks he might have put it in the apartment when we were gone.
He might have. He probably has a key. Lines on the bench.
Or even if he doesn't have a key, she had to prop it open. I wouldn't have put past him to be, so she would have had to prop it open.
Nice.
She had to prop it open. You see, I think that was the line that made me think that it might have been a fake hot mic. Because that line doesn't seem helpful. You know? It's pretty obvious if it's a fake hot mic call and everything you say is in your favor. You have to say something that doesn't sound like you would want it heard, right? To make it seem real.
So,
At least once, maybe twice.
I'm sure he stole that $7,000 purse.
Yeah.
He's a thief and a con artist.
Thief, con artist, stalker, maniac. Police should have dealt with him Friday. You see the kind of picture that they're putting without even, being in the interview. They've paused the interview. But there's no way that they're unaware that this is being recorded. That would be the most absent-minded individual ever. I believe that with Donna Adelson.
He's a psycho, son of a bitch.
I know he is. I know he is. You know, psychiatrists are getting diagnosed what it is, but he's got something wrong with it.
Yeah.
Sociopath is my guess, I think.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Dr. Clenney. He's got something wrong with him. Sociopath would be my guess. Or psychopath. Those are the two easy ones.
That would be in jail.
Yeah, he should. Well, the reason I think sociopath is that he charms everybody around.
Maybe he charmed me. I knew his last son of a bitch.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, I didn't really charm either,
2 months.
but I was willing to give him a chance. You know what I mean? But she said everybody around it gets charmed.
Well,
He
why
uses their names over and over and over.
well, that annoys me.
I know, me too.
And then I see through all that shit. I say he's a con artist. He might too, probably.
Yeah, I know.
What?
She should have listened. I know. Just didn't know.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
And then I see through all that shit. I say he's a con artist. He might too, probably.
Yeah, I know.
What's that? Something mutt? Buck mutt? What? The dad says, when I say he was a con artist, he was a something mutt too, probably. What would that be?
She should have listened. I should have listened. I know. Just didn't know.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that-
How are you?
Detective Juris.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, yeah, we
Yeah,
spoke.
yeah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
He's got a real sort of Better Call Saul vibe, this lawyer. Comes in, bright as a flower. Hello, hey, how are you? Hey, oh, detective. So what are we doing? What do you want? Background information? Yeah, we're happy to give you that. Nothing else.
What?
Is that
What's that?
mom or I don't even know.
Both. They're both
What's
there.
her name? Deborah,
Yes.
how are you? It's Frank Prieto. I've been talking with your husband.
Yeah, this is I'm Deborah's cousin Kim. Thank you.
Yeah. So,
Is he in such a good mood because he's just landed this big case? He's like, my whole year is covered. He seems a little chipper. He seems like he's just been, received an unexpected gift in the form of a $3 million case.
yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll take it from here. I mean, does mom need to be on the line?
No, well, we're just getting,
If you need some history from mom, I'm fine with that.
yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Because so just the reason why we're talking to mom is because Courtney told us that right before everything happened, she was on the phone with mom, and also we're getting a little background of other incidents that have happened between her and the boyfriend, since pretty much the start of the relationship, if I'm correct. Right, Deborah?
Well, I really don't know when.
Yeah.
I just knew that it wasn't long before I knew he was trouble.
Okay. So pretty much just to catch up, Mr. What's your last name?
Prieto.
Prieto. Pretty much she called you around approximately 3:43 to like 3:56 p.m. from your
356, I
call
think,
list,
something like that, yeah.
and pretty much you overheard him and her talking. You lied, and he was arguing back. I'm not
The
lying.
main thing she was saying was get out, leave, go
Yeah.
away. That was actually, she did say you lied, but the main thing she was really trying to say is get out of here, go away.
Yeah.
And he would not leave.
And that's exactly, this is Kim Clenney, our father. That's exactly the same thing that happened on Friday as Deborah was flying home from Miami. I was picking her up at the airport and called Courtney and I called. We're speaking on the phone. And Courtney said he's here. And she said, basically the same situation. He entered the apartment and she was trying to get him to go away.
Yeah.
He would not leave. And she was screaming at him and I was screaming at him, get the hell out of there. She's asked you to leave, do not come back. And he just won't do that. He just continues to do this. So same occurrence today. I wasn't on the call today. That was the call I had on Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Kim, it's Frank. Whose apartment is it?
Courtney sits in her, she is the only name on the lease.
Yeah, good point, because he lived there. He was domiciled. All his stuff was there. You can't just say, get out. It's his own house. In terms of where he resides, that's protected. He doesn't have to own it, I believe. Yeah, and the Prieto is like, whose house is it? Because you might be going down a dead end.
Okay.
He has given her a little bit of money for rent, but mostly she's paid it.
She said on Friday he didn't pay her anything.
Oh, she said he didn't pay her anything.
That's what she told me.
Oh.
But we
He
don't
also
know
has
that to be a fact.
belongings there. He sleeps over, stays over. According to Courtney, he lives with her.
Okay.
They live there together.
They
But
did go there together.
Up until I came last week, and he was
Yeah.
supposed to get his own place. He was supposed to move out, get a hotel, and actually he.
You gotta move out and get your own place in a day. I want all your shit out of here in an hour, because I'm reasonable.
Asked her to pay for a hotel, and I guess when she said no, that's when he, unless he was just planning on sticking around anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
so in the argument that you overheard today on the phone,
Bearing in mind, these parents are speaking about what was he? 29, I think. The 29-year-old kid, all the promise in the world to look forward to, who's just been fucking stabbed in his own kitchen through the chest by his, vicious, mean-ass, abusive to fuck, by all accounts and measures, completely, just her punching bag, right? And now, pen cushion, but it's not a pen, it's a butcher knife.
how was he? Did he sound aggressive, or was it just like a regular, like normal
Oh no!
volume voice, or
He was screaming at her
yeah,
because I told her to tell him to stop screaming,
yeah?
and so no, he was screaming.
Any neighbors hear that? Or did they hear her screaming? Because that's, from all the material I've seen, that seems to be how it goes down.
At her, and she was telling him to leave, but he was screaming, and I couldn't hear what he was saying. I could hear her telling him to go away.
Yeah. And did you overhear?
But you know what I was just saying about these parents talking about this tragic loss of life? And it's not like they come out and say it directly, but the interpretation that is so available to be had by what they're saying is, we're glad he's dead. He had it coming. You know, she asked him to leave. He wouldn't get out of her life. Now our daughter won't be at risk now that that animal isn't around to scare her no more. You know? They don't say it, but it's as good as. They might as well. That's the overarching impression, which is repugnant.
Hear any threats or anything like that?
No, I did not, but I do want the attorney that is listening right now to hear something I said earlier that he may not know about.
Okay.
When I got to Miami, I noticed several sets, many sets of bruises on her arms that looked like they were caused by fingers grabbing, and she told me, she confirmed later, that that's what happens, is he grabs her and says, Cece, Cece.
Yeah.
And so
he grabs her quite gently when she's trying to pull his fucking dreadlocks out of his head. I mean, I was actually astounded at how non-retaliatory, whatever the word is, retaliatory, that his defenses were in the elevator video, where she's really fucking digging into his head, elbows, wrists, claws, everything, scratching his neck. I mean, just going for him, almost ready to take an eye out, right? And he's just sort of blocking and, very, what do you call it? What's the word? Not reserved. Restrained, right? Very restrained. A lot of restraint, that's what I'm trying to say.
she's got a lot of bruises on her arms, and she's got bruises on her legs.
Hey, MC Hamster, how you doing? Jano. S3U. Monday and a public holiday here in Oz, so here I am. Good. And Rem Mary 100. Good to see you.
Did you notice any other bruises besides those two? Besides her arms and legs?
She had bruises all over her body.
But
I definitely saw arms and legs, and I think it's just pretty much everywhere.
What color do you?
They do that as well. Any opportunity that the police give. The police a moment ago just asked a question. Was it a normal sounding argument or like really bad? And of course the parent goes in the maximum direction of, oh no, he was screaming. He was screaming at her. And now, so was it just arms and legs or... And she doesn't say, I only saw arms and legs. She says, oh no, it was all over. I think it was all over. I saw arms and legs, but I think it was all over. You see, there's clearly a predetermined strategy to absolutely maximize this version of Christian that they're discussing and to minimize hers. I mean, they have one goal. And I'm not, necessarily against that goal. I wouldn't expect these parents to be, oh, they got into a really bad argument and there was a knife and, I'm not going to say, well, she needs to go to jail forever if it's my daughter, based on that, right? But the extent of which they are reshaping what is now to be the legacy of a innocent young man. I mean, I think it's extraordinarily bad taste, isn't it? I mean, imagine what his parents feel like when they're listening to this. Can't be pleasant.
Remember those bruises being like what color? Like greenish or purple?
Every color, like they've happened at different times.
Okay.
And I witnessed,
Yeah.
she didn't confirm it.
See? And I feel like that they're really overstating it. It's so clearly a smear campaign. Just by the extent of any opportunity that the parents are given to up the ante. What colour were the bruises? And the mother was very quick. She's like, every colour, like they happened at different times. Right? And that is pretty quick, because the question was designed to establish how recent those bruises would have been inflicted, right? If it's a serious bruise, what is the order of color? It goes black, then yellow, then I think that depends where it is on your body too. But that was the purpose of the question, and the mother was quick enough to get that and to know what to say in order to up the ante, right? It was like, oh yeah, every color, like they happened at different times. It's pretty quick.
At our house here in Austin, where it looked like somebody grabbed her arm. She united. I also do know that when I spoke to her on the phone one time, a number of months ago, that I didn't realize at the time that they called me from someplace, and he was talking to me, and then later on I found out that he put his hand on her neck. And I said, I'm glad I didn't know that, because I reached to the phone and grabbed him. But
Okay.
So I know there's been physical violence.
I'm not sure that combining a physical threat in the protection of your daughter with this sort of cartoonish, imaginary, ridiculous notion of you reaching through the phone and grabbing his neck. Because, clearly that only happens in cartoons. It sort of decreases the seriousness of the threat, right? Am I supposed to apologize, laugh, be scared? What? I mean, yeah, I'm going to reach through the phone and hit you in the nose. Okay. Bugs Bunny.
I've seen evidence. My wife never has seen it. So the guy's a psycho, and he's a thief too.
Okay.
I mean, I think we know he stole the keys. He brought the key back when he left.
From
That's why that's the
her
reason.
only apartment keys, correct?
Right, and then now the car keys disappeared, and a $7,000 Chanel purse has disappeared, and I'm convinced that guy stole it all. And we know he stole the apartment key because he brought it back.
A $7,000 Chanel purse. I mean, yeah. Okay, I mean, you should have a word with your daughter about owning that in the first place. I mean, what the fuck? Just get a regular purse. It's fine. It does exactly the same thing. $7, drugstore.
My wife was there.
Yeah.
She can witness that.
Okay. Do you remember, Miss Deborah? Do you remember anything else that you overheard on the phone today, or that your daughter texted you about him, or anything?
I don't think she texted me today at all. I think she just called and she maybe talked to me early when she was doing it. She texted when she was just showing me how she had worked around the house, showed me how to clean her, how she had hung up all the clothes and was getting everything clean because things were.
Cleaned the house. We saw the house in, when the stabbing happened. And she was trying to get the dogs out of all the blood. It was a mess. I mean, it was just a load of boxes, like of stuff that they'd ordered. Or she'd ordered. Let's order stuff. Let's just order stuff and open boxes, and then we will live with the boxes forever. Because that's the thing about an apartment living on the 19th floor or whatever. When you order a load of stuff that arrives in boxes, and then you unpack it all, and then it's like, okay, what are we doing with these boxes? Well, I guess we're going to have to take them down to the how does it work? Where is the trash? In the basement? You don't have garbage chutes anymore, do you? I think somebody decided. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that.
Were pretty chaotic as long as he was there, and it seemed like she was getting it kind of fixed up and good. And then the next thing I know, she's calling, crying, yelling for him to get out. I don't know how yet. She didn't tell me that part.
Okay.
But she was yelling for him to get out. She was yelling, "You lied," and he was yelling at her back, and actually even screaming because I thought that security. I didn't think.
Okay. Do you have any other questions? No. Do you have anything?
She had concerns about this maniac.
Tell them right
No. Hey, Deborah, Kim, I'll talk to the detective, see where we go from here, and I'll give you a call later. I appreciate. I'm sure they appreciate you guys talking to them, and obviously I appreciate their professionalism in allowing me to get in here. So, just want to let you guys know. Okay.
Let me see. Kim's phone has a better speaker on it, so you might try his number next time.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
We'll conclude the interview.
Hey Michelle, how you doing? Please take a moment to hit that like button, everyone. Thank you. I've heard it's helpful. Like. Yeah. So those parents have been up all night thinking, how do we help our spoilt brat bitch daughter? And the best thing that they came up with was, listen, we gotta really, say he's been lurking and struggling, and she's been trying to get rid of him, and the police were there on Friday for another incident when he blew up. And if only they'd seen the signs, then maybe she wouldn't have been forced to defend herself, right? I mean, that's their effort. And it was a bit too much of a hard sell, I think. Probably didn't work in their favour, or Courtney's favour. So let's hear from Courtney. She's always good for some fun. Where is it? Bubbles! Huh. It doesn't play. Okay. Jesus Christ, Soap. What is going on? It's too much. Soap! Wake up! Change the position of your nose. Do it now. So this is her building, the, what is it called?
Hello. 31.
Looks worthy of an Adelson address, doesn't it?
31. Oh no, don't worry about it. Sure, thank you.
Okay. Hello. Immediately. Immediately. The cops are like, okay, you are angry, drunk, belligerent, vengeful, and, just a mess. We do not need to listen to you. And they really don't. I love the cops' handling of this situation.
Hi, how are you? Good, how are you doing? What's going on?
Okay, I want to speak to the grown-up, the black gentleman in the suit. He looks like the person to give me the information of what's going on. The girl in the bikini, not so much.
What's up?
Oh my god,
Is she part of the problem?
Yeah.
You can tell that this guy at the security has just had enough, right? He's got another 2.5 hours of his shift. He probably, what's he make? What's he bringing home? $18 an hour, if he's lucky. You think he's got time for this shit? He just wants to sit in a quiet lobby for 8 hours a day and count the times he hears the elevator door open. Occasionally say hello to the more familiar residents, but that is it.
Dispute.
Okay.
Basically, she lives. Can you please let me into my apartment? Please?
Okay.
I haven't.
Excuse me, hold on. What's going on?
Okay.
Where's your apartment? You have a key?
We have.
Ma'am, you don't need to talk to me. What's going on?
Oh my god, you can just tell that he has had it all night with this, huh? There's history between him and Courtney, just here, right? Can you please let me into my apartment? I think what she was doing in that moment was hoping that the presence of the police officers at the time of her surely repeated question, can you please let me into my apartment? She was hoping that the presence of the police officers would, be an added pressure to him complying with her order, right?
Lying about this.
Where's your key?
I'm in my apartment.
So
I
you
got
got
locked
locked
up
up.
in my place.
Okay, I get, okay, where's your ID or anything so you can let him know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything's in your apartment.
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent, and he somehow made like friends with them to him here. I broke up with him. He has slept. My mom came out. Okay. My mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's like cameras. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stop.
In my elevator room. He slept inside my $7,000 Louis Vuitton. What was it? I forget what the brand of the purse was. He slept inside my Gucci purse under a couch in my elevator room. Yeah, okay.
But I never would have called. I never would have called the police because I didn't do that to him.
You didn't call.
I didn't. Nobody.
I called.
You called.
What?
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, hold on, man. Let him talk.
Okay.
Ma'am, hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk personnel.
Okay.
She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her, but she had her hands out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this, and she was like, "Oh no, don't come inside the elevator."
Okay.
Oh, I've just realized that her outfit now is from the elevator video, right? Should we just play that a moment? What? Where is it? I'll find it.
So initially, me and him, we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, "Do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else. And some of the residents was feeling like, why is he here and everything else."
Okay.
So we asked her. I said, "Do you want him to leave the property?" She said no. She don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said yes.
Hold on.
No, but I
Hold
said
on.
yes.
He's talking. Then you
Let
talk.
him speak.
Let him speak. Nigga, your turn. Nigga,
I said yes, and then I said no, 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 and then I said maybe yes, no. Get out, come home, get my Subway, where's my charger? And he left. So I changed the locks.
We were quiet when you were speaking. Why not?
She said no.
Hold on.
Okay, you'll defend yourself once he's done.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk over each other. That's not what civilized people do.
She said
One first, then
Burn. That's not what civilized people do, you fucking ape. He just slammed her character. That's not what civilized people do. I mean, what a dressing down, right?
the other one.
I said, "Are you for sure?" She said, "Yes, I want him to leave the property." I said, "Are you certain for sure? Do you want him to leave?" "Oh, no." I said, "So I'm gonna call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area because he can't be in a common area unless he's gonna be in your apartment. That's totally different, So somehow she locked herself out of the door. So we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key. We get down here to the lobby area. Her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit. The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there. And then I just said, enough is enough. Police need to be called. She said she don't want police to be called. But when it's in a common area and something happened like that, my safety is the residents first. We had residents out here, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. So I called because based on we still have him walking around the property and we need to have him removed. Last time we saw him, he was on the ground level.
Okay.
So
Just
what,
let
you
me
just
know
want
my
to get into your,
chances to talk. I'm
you
not
just
trying
want
to
to get into your apartment.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Okay, but you
Time
told me I was
out.
trying to talk.
Let me talk. Okay.
I feel very like.
What's your name? Courtney?
Yes.
Okay, Courtney.
Why do you have something against me, man? Like I'm just trying to like.
What do you have anything against you?
It seems like
We're
you don't
trying
like
to talk.
me.
So you just want to get back in your apartment. Unfortunately, he can't be here in the property.
You're making me feel like a victim. You're re-victimizing the victim. Why do you have something against me? I don't know, maybe it's your fucking attitude. Maybe it's the fact that your tits are just out in the lobby. And it's annoying. You know, it's... Somehow it's annoying. If it were the beach, great. Lobby,
That is totally fine.
Okay. So
He's been literally sleeping in my elevator rooms without permission.
What we're going to do is we're going to find him so he can leave the property and you get back to your apartment. What else do you
I
need?
was told I was going to get a chance to speak.
Go ahead, Courtney. What's going on?
Are you gonna listen?
We're listening. Go ahead.
Say something wrong.
now is your chance to speak. Go ahead, Courtney. And then she answers the phone. So they like say, it's your time to speak. And she says, but are you going to listen to me? If I do speak, or are you going to be a mean man? Like my boyfriend, you're all the same. And then she answers the fucking phone and speaks to someone else. They talk about discombobulated. Little discombobulated, I think.
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so.
Courtney, what do you have?
Can she
Okay,
get
hold
back
on,
to
hold
her
on, hold on,
apartment?
hold on. It took me a long time to let them talk to me, so hold on. No, can you please just listen?
Just talk to them. I'm going to talk to him.
Courtney, what's going on? What do you need?
Okay, can you seriously?
What?
My boyfriend. I am on the plans. Okay, he hasn't paid any rent. Okay, it's not. I don't care. I'll hold it down. But I broke up with him about a week ago. I had my mom fly out. She stayed with me for a week. She had to like get him out, and he kept sleeping in the elevator room inside of my like extra couch. And somehow, I said.
What do you mean, inside of the couch? What? I don't even get that. How do you get in a couch? Is it like DiCaprio in that movie? What is it? Where he gets in the dead cow or horse or something. The Reverend. The Reverend? Something like that.
Hey mom, like it's cool for you to go home today. I think I got it from here. I literally took her to the airport this morning. I stayed in my apartment all day. I didn't take my dogs out for like 8 hours because I was afraid that when I came down here I was gonna be down. And when I did come down, I walked my dogs and he was telling me he wouldn't leave me alone. I said, can I please just walk my dogs in peace? We're not together.
Courtney, does he have any property in your apartment?
He has so much. Can I with respect, can I please? I just feel like I'm not being heard. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I had a lot of opportunities to call y'all, and I did not. So when he's following me around this dog park, I said, there is no, your time is up. Like that's it. And then all of a sudden, like he followed me to the elevator, and I said, don't fall. This guy said he fucking shoved her. When I was upstairs and then they showed up at my door, I said I shoved him. I said, show me the fucking video. Like, I really got angry because that did not happen. All I did was take my dogs down. I feel like I am being like.
All right. So what do you What do you want to say?
I want to be like, I don't want to be like exonerated, I guess, of like anything wrong. And I want him, okay, the police are here. I want a restraining order against.
I want to be exonerated. Now. By you. Patrol cops. In my own building. I want official documentation. Exonerated. And also exonerated from all future crimes that I may commit. Yeah.
It's Christian Obumseli.
We don't issue those.
Because,
those
no, I'm
to
serious.
court.
Can I do that? Where
You have
can
to go
I
to court. You have to go to
okay, but
downtown.
how can I make
petition.
myself first? Because I know him and he would do it.
Okay, so she's just made an unequivocal statement. I want to file a restraining order against Christian Obumseli. Well, that is unequivocal, but you're making it to the wrong people or authority. You have to go to the court for that. They don't just issue restraining orders. And then she's like, okay, how can I make myself first? And she's got this, do you hear the viciousness turn up to level 10? It's just like, okay, how can I make myself first to get him before he gets there? Because that'll be the way to really get to him. They're not going to go along with that, okay? That's going to make them back off helping you completely. But she has no idea of that. You know, she's revealing to them that she's acting out of, reactive emotion, anger, revenge. They're not here for that. They're here to keep the peace. Okay? Go to bed. Turn your phone off and go to bed. Oh. That's it, right? I mean,
How can I make myself first?
You got to get there first.
175 Northwest for a second.
Before
175 Northwest.
Is he already on the way?
we have no idea. We don't even know how it looks like.
We don't even know who he is.
is he already on the way? And they're like, we don't know who he is. How can we tell you that? We don't know what he looks like. But obviously her question, again, showing her massive misread of how anybody else is understanding the events as they unfold. She thinks, by asking the question, well, is he already on the way? How am I supposed to get there first if he's already on the way? I need you guys to give me special treatment and drive me to a judge that can make this happen right now. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I do? God, it'd be funny if some of them were her followers. Wow. I mean, how many followers did she have? If you think about all the people that are involved in her trial, the court bailiffs, judge, jury, defense, prosecution, it's a lot of people. It's perfectly feasible that one of them could be a follower on the, what do they do? Because I thought it was like a pawn, like a live pawn site. Like the thing that Grant Armato was looking at that Bulgarian. Like, what did he call it? Virtual hooker, virtual girlfriend. Send them tokens and they'll talk to you while sitting on a 15-inch black rubber cock. I thought that's what OnlyFans was, but apparently it's not really like that. It's more just lifestyle influences, like she'll be eating cereal in her underwear or something. I don't know. Or she'll go fucking get her eyebrows done and then show you what they look like. I mean, whatever. I mean, fucking, I wouldn't want that in real life.
How do we know that?
So your question is, I need a restraining order against him.
Okay, you hear all this?
Listen,
Okay, they're listening.
who's on the phone with you?
Just my dad.
Okay, well, let me
Which I think is
let me
reasonable.
let me explain to you something with your dad on the phone, so you could hear me. You asked me, how can I get a restraining order against him? I answer you, we don't issue those. That's through court. You asked me, I need to get one before him. I told you, the only way is for you to get to court. Then you asked me, is he on the way already? And I asked you, I don't even know how he looks like. You understand? It's your questions that are making much of an.
I am. Right now, like, I have not always been the victim, but, like, right now I'm a freaking victim in the situation. I was scared to go downstairs and walk my dogs. I just walked them and I told them, you don't have a chance, and now all of a sudden this is all happening.
What's his name?
Christian Obumseli.
Christian?
Please, just, like, don't get me kicked out of my own apartment.
We just want him getting. We just want him.
I'm scared. I'm scared of him at this
Take her up to the apartment. They're gonna take her up to the apartment. We're gonna go
Would it be okay if you guys, if one of y'all,
He has belongings here.
would it be okay if
has
one of y'all
belongings
talk to my mom? Because he is my attorney.
He has a.
She said father very quietly there. She knows that sounds fucking ridiculous as a, what is she? 26? You know. Would it be alright if one of you talked to my, father? Daddy. Talk to Big Daddy. My daddy is my lawyer. And also my pimp. He manages my accounts. My dad is my pimp. God bless America. The land of opportunity. I want to see that printed on the bottom of all of those hats.
He has belongings here.
He says he doesn't live here.
I know, but he has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? He has property.
4241,
So he has property in your apartment.
In my apartment, yes, that I pay $10,000 a month for, he does pay zero for.
I pay $10,000 a month for my apartment. Yeah, well, that's fucking stupid, isn't it? You know, why? Because it's really high up. How often do you look out the window? Just in between arguments, so not very much then. Okay. $10,000 a month. Okay. It's quite a chunk.
Yes. So I will have, I really, like, I will happily, I don't care what happens, I just don't, I don't want to ever
Courtney,
have to
let
deal
me
with
ask you this: for how long?
You see, things that make it easy for people to get so much money. Yeah, it's great when you see a young entrepreneur, you know, making billions. I mean, is it great? I don't know. But when they've kind of worked it out, you know, worked out the what that Zuckerberg guy did with the, what was it? I saw that movie. I thought it was bullshit. He was the Harvard database and he turned it into Facebook or whatever. You know, he had to put some thought into that, right? But what does Courtney do to be a fucking millionaire? 26. She's obviously not the sort of person that, giving her immense wealth to is a good idea, right? She's already a bitch, just as a normal person. It's not going to get better. What did she have? I think it was more than $3 million, right? I mean, okay. For what? I mean, I'd love to... Is her account still available? I've never seen anything to do with it. But I think they put messages up, or I don't know.
How long has it been sleeping in the apartment with you?
At this apartment, I mean, we moved in together technically like 2 months ago, but it was
2 months
my
ago.
name. It was my name.
Forget about whose name is it. That's not the question I'm asking, okay? That's irrelevant. It really is, okay? Listen to me, answer my questions, please. Does he have property in the room, in the apartment with you? A lot of property, you said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right? Has he on and off, or is he staying with you?
For 2 months every day.
Is staying with you for 2 months here with you? Okay.
Except for last week, he wasn't working.
Okay. Let me let you know something. He lives here. That person lives in that apartment with you. Okay. We cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can by law we cannot do this.
I know. I understand, and that's why I said I need to come down. I'm just so frazzled. I can't believe.
If you want, you can answer your dad. I don't know if he knows state of Florida law, but that's the way it works.
No, I understand, and that's I do understand that, and that is why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen, my answer was I already answered that.
Gosh, she really turns on the fire when she says that, doesn't she? Again, get there first. How do I get there first? Oh. Control your emotions, girl.
That's why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen, my answer was I already answered that. You got it. Just go to the court and explain to them what happened. And you explain to them what you need. And if they grant it to you or not, it's on them. You have to see a judge at court. Those type of restraining orders, they're granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and I, what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe.
I'm not comfortable.
I love it because she then goes to the thing of, jeopardy, and you need to do your responsibility, and how can I feel safe now? First. How do I feel safe first? And the cop straight away is just like, okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe. I love how little amount of shit they take from her. And they had it straight away. They knew, right? And I don't know if that was just by their impression as they walked in, or if they had a knowledge of previous incidents, because there have been a few.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What?
Why is it that you don't feel safe with him? Has he threatened you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes. That's not really like my concern. It's just that like you're just stuck.
Hang on, what was that? He's trying to catch you in when you have your little switch back to a good moment and start the cycle again. That's, he's not lurking with ill intent. He's waiting, trying to be patient and non-reactive to your abuse until you catch yourself in a moment, which you always do. Repeat.
My concern, it's just that like you're just stuck. They're stalking me. My mom was here for a week telling me she caught him in the little couch. Like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways. And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside and she was like, what's moving in there? and she pulled it, and she was
But
like,
okay,
"Oh,
listen.
there's skin." And she goes,
You want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment here for 2 months with a ton of stuff in here.
But no, I know.
There's a process for this. You need
That's
the person needs to
understandable. As a woman.
gather their belongings. What is it saying? Is you want to leave?
Can I talk to you a second?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Go ahead and be speaking part.
Okay, so they go off. He turned off the mic.
The property and then who's gonna go there?
Our teacher, take her up to the unit because I feel more comfortable. She's not there. Talking as she was, I can come to the front desk to you.
When you bring them upstairs, you need to do
Officer Fuentes, Officer
Carballo.
Caballo, and Vargas.
The horse.
Well, we're gonna see him at the apartment.
She's not in the apartment. She's not in the apartment. She's going up to her apartment.
Why is it that we need to go with her?
We're gonna go see him. Make sure he's not there.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
He's not there.
She's afraid of going up. We're gonna make sure that everything's okay.
Let's go.
And that he can't. Does he have a key to the?
What's up?
He has a key to the.
He doesn't have a key to the apartment to go up. So
It doesn't matter, bro. We're just gonna go check. We're gonna make
Check
sure.
real quick, and then make sure that she's okay. So she can go to her apartment.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Just give me a minute.
So like a fob or anything, you gotta.
That's the thing. 1 second. Kim Brown, let me get 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet he dropped it at my door or something.
The valet guy said it was on the garage.
The last spot I did see him on the camera was the ground floor where the storage is for residents.
Well, maybe that is, but he came up to like the elevator, but he was rolling a j-
He's looking for a sleeping bag that he can use because it was pretty cold last night out on the cabanas. He's in the storage room looking through an old box.
Wait, in my freaking like door.
Oh no.
Is that? Are you serious?
Floor 22.
Okay.
Like this absolutely. I just.
Which way?
It's right here. I don't think he's in there. Oh, mom does. Okay. Hey, baby, come. No, no.
Hey, what?
They don't bite
No,
anybody.
no,
They
no.
just.
Yeah, the dog runs away from her. Okay, now. It's probably the best thing about this story is that those dogs got the fuck away from her.
Talk a lot.
Okay.
Come on, dude. It's all good, dude. Oh, good.
No, her dad's not really a lawyer. He's just, her advice man.
No worries. And this is so embarrassing. The apartment's a freaking mess. Like,
You want
the
to?
apartment's a mess.
Okay, hey, we're coming in, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Wait until tomorrow when it's covered in fucking Christian's blood. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it okay if my dogs bark at y'all? They're not
We're,
gonna bite
we're
you.
coming in. Just go ahead and where's the back door?
I'm not sure exactly where the back door is,
This
but
is it?
that's
You referring
how
to
we
this?
send, like, the
They're referring
to
to
the
this.
back door.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
that's
referring to
the
that.
okay.
Yeah, they're referring to that. Basically. Stairs.
She's not an only child. She has at least one sister, I think. And that's I think that's it. I think it's 2 girls. God, look at this, huh? So that's what $10,000 a month gets you, huh? A view of another building. what, 90 feet away. Less than 90 feet. I mean, that's what? That's it's probably 90 feet. 80 feet. Yeah. I mean, it's not even an ocean. It's just a load of fucking city lights. Big balcony though, isn't it? Is this her area? This is the elevator room, is it? Oh, okay. So she's got an elevator right into her own apartment. I never understood that. I wouldn't be comfortable with that. That would feel really weird. That would feel like every time you see the elevator, you'd think, is some stranger gonna just appear like in my apartment? Think about it. Anytime you see an elevator, it's in a public place. We're so used to seeing a stranger come through an elevator door that it would just feel like the door. You know when you close your front door and it's like, okay, no one's coming in. And you feel that sense of space. You'd never have that if you had an elevator right into your own apartment. And at least this is in its own little room. I've seen them where they just come into your living room.
All right, good.
You guys are great at your job.
So when was the last time you saw him? By where? By the parking garage?
The computers were showing him on the ground floor where only residents have access to.
Okay.
Residents, they put their...
The ground floor where we were at? Is that what it is?
No,
or one floor below, right?
It looks like a bunch of storage units right down there.
Oh. Look, this gentleman, he lives here. This person, by law, he lives here.
This is my second time seeing him, and this is the second time
This is what's going on. This is what's going on. When somebody lives in a place for more than
30
the
days,
30 days and they have belongings there, they have to get evicted.
Facts.
So we can't trespass this guy
do
for
anything.
Facts.
Unless there's something physical going on.
Right. Or court order.
All right.
Yep.
Exactly.
I'm sensing a little personal experience there from the front desk lady. If a person here is for 30 days, yep, facts. Or a court order. Facts. I like that. Facts.
No, we're not.
So you take it to the ground floor by the units.
No, we want to see if we can.
I can actually
You have that eviction paperwork.
Yeah, in the management office, they have that.
So, as far as you know, the eviction came from the management office. It wasn't anything done through the courts.
No, it's done through the courts, and the copy was provided to the
So
management office.
they're getting evicted.
Yeah, they owe about like 4 months rent.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So this is the first notice that
No,
they
this is
received?
Second notice.
Second notice.
Because it's two different things. Management giving a letter saying we're going to evict you, and then an order signed by the judge
No, it
saying.
was a process server that delivered to.
This is a process. This is multiple notices, multiple contacts. When then the final eviction is actually done by Miami-Dade County Police Department. When they get to actually get to be here and evict people from that, which usually doesn't get to that. They realize because they put a paper on their door like this is the day that you're getting kicked out with police, and they leave before that day. So before that, after that happens, that get kicked out by police, is that when we can come in and we can give them a trespass warning for being in the property that they're not supposed to be anymore. Not until then we can do that because they still live here.
Unfortunately, this guy
Both of them.
hit her as well. They can't be trespassed from here because they live here. remember,
he's considered a tenant because he has clothes up there.
He's a tenant. If it's in the lobby area and that's a violation of you guys' management procedures of the building, that is not a criminal offense to do. That's a violation of you guys',
Right.
If he makes a big deal out of it, we'll help out because, it's definitely a dispute. We respond for disputes as well. We cannot enforce your procedure of somebody being in the lobby or not.
Yeah, the thing
We cannot, that's on you, that's the building.
When they came down, when she came down, he went charging at her. That's my whole thing.
Right. But she didn't mention any of that until she says she wants to do something about it, that's where we step in, where it's a criminal
So,
thing,
let's
but
pause
she
here.
mentioned something about that.
Okay.
It's the second time that an independent witness has said he went charging at her, right? This is going to be a big deal at trial, isn't it? He charged. He was like a bull with horns.
Unfortunately, we can't do it.
Okay. All right.
Like my partner said, if he's here and you guys don't allow it, you let him know. You can call us back. We'll come back, explain that to him.
Okay.
But technically, we cannot tell him, hey, you're not welcome anymore.
And look how it works. Look how it works. Even if it's sitting there, sleeping there for 3 days, we cannot remove him from it. He lives here, man. We cannot. It's like you sleeping in your backyard. It's like technically, police can't come in and remove you from your backyard. It's messed up because you shouldn't sleep in your backyard. But the same thing with him. He'll be violating you guys' rules, not Florida statute, not breaking any laws. When he gets physical, then you can report it, she can report it, wherever. We'll get their statement and we'll do what we gotta do. But until now,
hopefully, it doesn't reach that point that he gets physical with you guys or with her, and then that's where we step in.
Okay. All right.
that clear?
All right. Clear.
All right, you guys.
I mean, I think they should have located him and spoken with him just to see what's up, right? Just to ask him what his intentions are, maybe explain in front of the front desk that it's part of their building procedure, whatever rules, to not loiter in the lobby. Wouldn't have taken much. They didn't seem to even inquire about making a phone call to Christian. It would have given the report a more complete assessment, wouldn't it? Is that it? Is that the end of the video? Okay. Let's see if we can get any more even bigger shit out of Courtney. Because she's a psycho. What's this here? Look at her now. What is she doing? She's a bit of a fidgeter, isn't she? Look at this with all the nails. And you haven't got time to look at your nails in your cell all day, every day. Bet you missed that apartment now. But look on the bright side, you're saving $10,000 a month in rent by being a guest of the government. How's the food? What are these Subway options in jail? Do they have, what kind of bread do they have? Honey oat? No? How about Italian urban cheese? Not that either, huh? What about, what do you call it? Toppings. Not toppings. What do they call it? The fuck do they call it? Fillings. Cold cuts and salad. I really want to know what her complicated Subway order was. Was it like, okay, I want the sandwich, I want a foot long, cut into quarters and rearranged. So it's essentially 2 sandwiches cut in half and then half again, but I want it mixed up so that it's 1 sandwich, 2 sandwich, 1 sandwich, 2 sandwich. I only want pickles on the first half. No extra pickles on one half, no pickles on the other half. What? Why? That attorney, you could really tell her line of work from how she's dressed. Huh? I mean, does she not just look... I mean, what other job could she possibly be doing dressed like that other than an attorney? I mean, it's... Do attorneys have like a special catalogue that they go to for all their gear? No one can shop there unless you have a Florida bar card. Look, she's puckering. Kisses. Oh, you atrocious, fucking horrible woman. And what's with the curls? How do you get that, Michelle? Has she recently had braids and they've just been undone, or what? What is going on with those curls? What is she doing? Is one of her OnlyFans subscribers in the gallery? Yeah. Don't buy tokens on the website. Just top up my commissary account and I will blow kisses into the gallery. Okay. I was looking for... Oh, this is the one. Oh, we got the raging rhino again. He's good. He's my favorite guy on TV. The man that
now
looks
to
like
the
a
Courtney
rhino.
Clenney case, the Clenney case, which is out of Miami. There's new video of an alleged attack on victim Christian Obumseli. The video was shot in Aspen, Colorado in 2022 and was released by the Haggard law firm, which represents the Obumseli family. Now, this attack happened just before Obumseli was stabbed to death on April 3rd, 2022. And we want to warn you, it can be a bit difficult to watch.
Anyway, I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
I was fucking sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 whole long weeks. That's not a lot of time. Congratulations.
And now why am I not sober? Because of you. You're hindering my progress.
You need to sit down. You need to sit.
You are hindering my progress. Well, something is. I guess there's not much more hope for that.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Come on.
Let go of me.
Okay.
Come on, boy. Let go of me. I can't even, I'll start to hit later. Get the off me.
You don't want to hit me?
Christian, he saw me, and I know he's looking. I'm fed up with you. I'm fed up. I'm fed up with that you treat me.
Courtney,
Yes, I'm not mad at you.
You let Moana say some line that affected you.
I didn't let her say anything.
I didn't say
you did.
Hey, let's go to Moana right now. Let's pull up to her.
No, I'm just gonna hear the same.
No, she's in the group chat. Let's put her on the phone right now.
I dare you.
They're gonna cast some doubt on this as well. I'm anticipating, actually, we could see a rigorous defense to this. It's quite clear that the dad and the mother are gloves off, no mercy. We do not mind slanderizing an innocent dead young man to get our daughter out of prison. Right? So for this video, they could say, yes, but who filmed that video? And was it a setup? Had Christian arranged for that guy to film the video so that he would be on his best behavior, right? Christian knew he was being filmed. That's why he didn't beat her. That's why he didn't strangle her. It was a setup. They'll cast doubt and, probably say that they orchestrated and knew what buttons to press, got her drunk and then knew what to say to make her go off on one to entrap her into this, because he ultimately had plans to sue her for all of her porn money. He's a thief, right? That's what they were saying. He's a thief. He stole her $7,000 Chanel piece of shit purse that nobody should own. Yeah. The defense is going to do everything they can to demonize Christian Obumseli. We're not going to see that defense that we see sometimes. Christian Obumseli was a brilliant man, a mentor, a brother, in the familial sense, a soul brother. No, Christian Obumseli was a great man. What happened was a tragedy. You know, we're not going to see that. We're going to see this an obsessed, enraged man who couldn't take no for an answer beat his way back into that apartment and wouldn't leave until one of them was dead. You know, we're going to see some dramatic shit like that, right? He wouldn't leave until one of them was bleeding on the floor, and Courtney had to take that into her own hands.
You hear me? Keep saying it. Do it. Then stop saying it then. Do it. Then stop saying it then. Then stop saying it then. Come on. Ask her. Ask her, did I touch her breast yesterday? How instigative he is? No, you're telling me I touched her breast yesterday when I.
You did. I didn't say touch it.
You said I did.
You were leaning. Yo, you were dumb as. I actually don't agree with you. Actually, I'm done.
Okay.
Can you send him home?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm done.
Okay, fine.
She always does this thing as well, where she will like offset a duty onto someone who's just sitting there. Oh, actually, no. Can you send him home? What? Tell him yourself. He's right there. Oh. I think I've seen her do that, like, on several different occasions, and it always looks funny because the other people are like, "What? Are you talking to me? What do you want me to do?" They sort of don't get it, especially when it's the cops in her fucking interrogation. What does she say? Is somebody going to bring me my purse? She says something like that.
Done. Because you're costing me money. I didn't do because I got to this house because of you.
You let Milan say some line that.
No, because of you. Flirting with like three girls the whole time.
What three girls? What three girls? You?
Well, maybe I think that doesn't matter.
You? Milan? I was flirting with Milan?
And she's saying, hey, come get your mans. She's trying to come home with me.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying. She said, come get your mans that I was trying to hit on Milan. Come on, baby.
Okay.
That doesn't make sound right.
Christian.
Milan? Who's called Milan?
You're fired.
It's fine.
Only the type of person that's going to go and get a... how much do you think this place costs? This... what do you call it? Chalet. In Aspen. $5,000 a night? I mean, what the fuck? Is it that good? I guess that's the sort of thing you have to do when you've got a lifestyle portrayal as your business, right? You have to go to a fancy Airbnb and take a picture of yourself in a bikini next to a very large and tall stone fireplace, drinking a what would be the appropriate drink in Aspen? I'm thinking about one of those cocktails that's warm. What are those called? A flaming mule. She's the flaming mule. Oh. Okay, I need to check if there is actually a drink called the Flaming Mule, because if there's not, I'm creating one in Courtney's honor. Is there a drink called the Flaming Mule? Yes, there are several cocktails known as the Flaming Mule. Or Fiery Mule. These are spicy twists on the classic Moscow Mule, often featuring cinnamon whiskey like Fireball or mango habanero vodka. A common version, sometimes called a fiery mule, uses 1 part Fireball whiskey, 2 part ginger beer, a splash of pineapple or lime juice, served in a mule mug over ice. Oh, so you don't actually set it on fire. That's what I had in my mind, like an actual warm drink. But apparently this is just a regular cocktail. Neverly Darling, hello. Hello Shiny, hello. K-Knight. Howdy Metrics. I really liked your latest long Wendy video, listening to it last night on a long drive home. Good. Good. Which one was that? I forget.
Shut up! You never see me again. You are the most
good piece of shit
ever met in my life. You Courtney.
You too. Get the out of here. This isn't even your house.
Yeah, cool.
It's not my house. Really. You're just like my boyfriend. Get the out of here.
Just like your boyfriend?
I can actually get like done if you're not here.
Yeah.
Get the out of here.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
Get out of here. No, that's not even the next time. Get the
Stop touching
Get out.
me. Don't touch me again.
Good thing. Get out, bitch. Get out.
Bitch.
You never loved me. The way you talk, the way that you treated the girls.
Who is she talking to right now, huh? You never loved me. Who's she talking to? How long have they been together? It's like it's... He is... what do you call it? He's the representation of some deep fucking undealt with trauma from her life or something. He's the manifest. What do you call it? The thing that all of those energies get put upon. Because what is she even talking about? It's not even relevant to the situation. She's jealous that he was talking to a girl. And maybe she could sense that the girl liked him. Probably because she wasn't trying to pull out his dreadlocks and scratch out his eyes in his own elevator. That helps.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Embarrassing you yesterday. You're really just self-conscious. You always talk about, oh, Christian, you like this. I say, what did I tell you before? You're the baddest person in this bitch. No one has anything on you. I tell you this every day. I have text messages that you say, Christian, thank you for the content.
Shut up! But you don't do it the next day!
Why are you screaming? There's people in this house.
Get out, for real. I never want to see you again.
Cool.
So difficult to watch those young people struggle. Clenney is being held without...
So difficult to watch those young people struggle. Yeah, especially when they're bleeding out on their own fucking kitchen floor, gasping for air. I mean, the last thing he heard were her banshee screams. The last act that he performed in the world was getting her a Subway. With her very specific special order. And what was it? She realized that he'd left to go down to Subway and phoned him up while he was waiting in line, furious. You didn't take down my order! You're gonna forget and bring the wrong one! Ah! You know, and then he read off, like, by memory, her very specific order on the phone, and she was really, like, touched. Oh, you're so sweet. I think I'm falling in love with you all over again. 4 hours later, knife in the chest.
Out bond on a second-degree murder charge. The OnlyFans model's attorney says Obumseli was stabbed in self-defense because Clenney was a victim of domestic violence. Prosecutors claim Clenney was the abuser. The pair had a long history of domestic abuse. Clenney will be back in court tomorrow for a status hearing. Clenney's defense team issued this statement about this new video. Now remember, this was released by the attorneys for the Obumseli family. This video is an example of the toxic relationship between Obumseli and Courtney Clenney. Evidence exists that Obumseli physically abused Courtney on prior occasions, and on April 3rd, 2022, Courtney was forced to defend herself from Obumseli's physical attack. All right, the defense there trying to turn it around. Here to discuss our two criminal defense attorneys, Marie Peretta, Marcia Minot.
That was a bit of a biased comment, wasn't it? Isn't he supposed to be neutral? The defense there trying to turn it around, you know. That's got negative connotations on two fronts. Trying to pull a fast one and turn it around. Spin. I mean, it's showing favor for the prosecution. Oh, look, there's this this alien thing again. If we just watched this recently, I think we did, didn't we?
Marcia, I'm going to start with you, and I just want to get your reaction.
All right, well, let's not watch it again then. Is there another clip? We've got one more. Well, there's the other body cam. The other cop's body cam. Let's see what it's like. Very nice.
Hello? 31. You guys called? They did? Okay. Sorry, man. You're good. Hi, how are you?
Oh my god, and that freaking security guard who lied about it.
Is she part of the
He's like stunned, isn't he? The security guard. He was just looking at her like, what the fuck is she doing? I wonder how long he's been dealing with this evening.
Yeah, we had a domestic dispute. Basically, she lives.
Can you please let me into my apartment? Please? Yes.
Excuse me, hold on.
Look at that body language, huh? Like he's not turning his body towards her. Like he's looking at her like Don't interrupt me, I'm talking. I'm not giving you attention now. I've run out of patience, and that was quite some time ago.
Going on.
Okay.
Where's your apartment? Do you have a key?
We have.
Ma'am, you don't need to talk to him. Where's your key? Where's your key?
In my.
Fucking hell, did you see the quick head turn of the security guy? He's lying, and then he was like, say what?
Where's your key? Where's your key?
In my apartment.
So you got locked up. Okay.
Okay, I'll get,
Okay, and where's your ID or anything so you can let him know that you live in the apartment?
In my apartment.
So everything's in your apartment.
It's all under my name. I pay the whole rent. He has never paid a freaking dime of rent. And he has somehow made like friends with everybody around here. I broke up with him. He has slept. My mom came out, okay?
He somehow made friends with everybody around here. Yeah, everybody around here can see that he is being fucked around, abused, battered, and whatever. And they're like, okay, he's like a lost puppy. Let's bring him into our place and give him some sushi.
My mom came out to like help me break up with him, and I just couldn't do it. He slept in my elevator room inside of a couch. I hope that there's like cameras. He slept inside of a couch in my elevator room, which is stalking because he wasn't supposed to be there. But I never would have.
He slept inside a couch in my elevator room. There's so much with that sentence that I don't. It's not a normal sentence. It takes me a while to think how to even interpret that. I mean, it's like yellow submarine. You don't know what it means. He slept inside a couch in my elevator room. Okay. Well, I tell you what, we'll call the special elevator room police and send them down here because you called the wrong department. We're gonna go. Elevator police are coming to you. Speak to them, give a statement. They'll let you know what to do about the stalker sleeping inside your couch in your elevator room. What?
I never would have called the police because I don't want to do that.
So you didn't call?
I didn't. Nobody.
I called.
You called.
What?
Okay.
Okay, hold on, ma'am. Let him talk.
Okay.
Ma'am, hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The front desk personnel, this young lady, I was actually, with the other guy. We were walking around. We came back. She informed us that.
Who's she?
The front desk personnel.
Okay.
She informed us that Miss Courtney, her boyfriend, was trying to get into the elevator with her. But she had her hand out like this.
Okay.
And she had her hands out like this. And she was like, oh no, don't come inside the elevator.
Okay.
So initially, me and him, we went upstairs because he was down here for a long period of time. So we engaged in a conversation with her. We spoke to her. We said, do you want him to come up because he can't lounge in the lobby area? Because you know why? Because he's been just laying around on the couch and everything else. And some of the...
Hey, Arcapella's here. Quick, say something funny. Everybody wait. He's going to do it. He's going to say something funny. What's he said here? I never lived anywhere that had an elevator room. Yeah. Yeah. It's not the sort of thing that comes up. You're never out somewhere and look through a shop window and say, hey, you know what, wouldn't that look great in our elevator room? no, this is the perfect size for our elevator room. I mean, if you can use that sentence, something may be very wrong with your life.
Residents was feeling like, why is paparazzi here and everything else.
Okay.
So we asked her, I said, do you want him to leave the property? She said no, she don't want him to.
I did not say that. I said
Okay,
yes.
hold on.
No, but
Hold on, he's talking, then you talk. Let him speak. Don't interrupt.
Guys, come on.
Okay.
When you were speaking, why not?
She said no.
Okay, you'll defend yourself once he's done.
We're
Okay.
not gonna talk over each other. That's not what civilized.
Okay, so she said no.
She said no. I said, are you for sure?
Okay.
She said yes, I want him to leave the property.
Oh, she liked that, didn't she? Did you see her kind of just bite all the evil back into her face? I'm surprised she's got a tongue left. She'd have had to bite the whole thing off to not spew venom all over that cop. What did he just say? We're not going to talk over each other, no. Yeah. That's not what civilized people do. Civilized people don't talk over it.
Okay, so she said no.
She said no. I said, are you for sure?
It's one first, then the other one. Look at Courtney's face now. Cannot believe that cop had the audacity to speak to her like that.
Sure.
Okay.
She said yes, I want him to leave the property. I said, are you certain for sure?
And her dad is listening to all this on the phone. Do you think he's not getting some clue? I mean, has he not worked out that his daughter can be a little bit difficult? I mean, even if you want to look at her in the best light, you know, and give her every benefit of the doubt. Well, there's always two sides. Da, 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 da. We don't know what he did to her. Blah, 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 blah. Max it out completely. Be 100% generous in the charity of your view and impression of Courtney Clenney as your daughter. And you'd still have to say that she can be a bit of a fucking handful, right? A little bit much. A little me, right? I mean, he must see that. And it's come up a lot with the Adelson case, for example, where it's like, you know, the family are so one for all, at least that's what it seems for the large part, that they simply do not allow any outside influence to, make it look like any one of them is anything less than perfect. But here we have, again, just a parent thinking, well, my monster child can do no wrong, and the whole world is against her. Why? Jealousy. Because she's a good business person. Please.
Do you want him to leave? Oh, no. I said, so I'm going to call the police because he's causing a nuisance in the lobby area.
Okay.
Because he can't be in a common area unless he's going to be in your apartment. That's totally different.
So, okay.
So, somehow she locked herself out of the door. So, we had to come back down here to go retrieve the key.
Okay.
Yeah, that tends to happen when you run out of your room in a vicious rage, throwing someone's possessions down the hall. That's a common time to forget your key, isn't it? When you're not thinking things through, when you're having a big reaction, big reaction to what? A big, loud reaction is nothing but a distraction from feelings that are even more frightening. Have we gone into this before? Her dramatically low sense of self-esteem. That actually she feels completely inadequate in every possible way. Or was that someone else? There's so many of them.
You get down here to the lobby area, her boyfriend comes charging towards her, and we actually try to get in the middle of it. So I told Artisha to go get the key so she can go back into her unit.
Okay.
The boyfriend actually came after her, and Paul was walking towards there, and then I just said, you know, enough is enough. Police need to be called. She said she don't want police to be called. But when it's in a common area and something happened like that, my safety is the residents first.
Correct.
We had residents out here, you know, filming and all this stuff going on in the lobby area and causing the nuisance. So I called because based on we still have him walking around the property, and we need to have.
So where is he at now?
Last time we saw him, he was on the ground level.
Okay.
Okay. So you just want to get into your apartment?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, but you
Time out. Let me talk. Okay.
I feel very like.
What's your name? Courtney?
Yes.
Okay, Courtney.
Why do you have something against me, man? Like I'm just trying to like.
Who has nothing against you?
It seems like
We're
you
trying to
don't
talk.
like me.
So you just want to get back in your apartment. Unfortunately, he can't be here in the property.
That is totally fine.
Okay. So
he's been literally
what
sleeping in my
we're gonna
elevator
do
without
is
permission.
gonna find him so he can leave the property, and you get back to your apartment. What else do you
I
need?
was told I was going to get a chance to speak.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Now's your turn.
Are you gonna listen?
Go ahead. Did he say something wrong?
Yes. Yes.
Isn't that classic? This big, like, I'm going to burst into tears unless I get my moment to speak. And then they say, you know, she goes, I was told I was going to get my time to speak. And they say, okay, go ahead. And then she's like, are you going to listen to me? And then straight away, yes, hello, on the phone. Yeah, mixed signals. It's better from this angle than the other cop's body cam.
Are you gonna listen?
Go ahead. Did he say something wrong?
Yes. Yes, they're all three here. Okay, so.
They finally give her the moment to speak, and she ignores them and takes the call.
Can she get back to her apartment?
Hold on. It took me a long time to let them talk to me, so hold on. No, can you please just listen?
Just talk to them. I'm going to talk to him.
It's 22 of them.
Okay. So for sure she lives here and everything. So,
Yeah, she lives
you
here.
guys,
She lives
you're going to get it back in their apartment.
Yeah, we're gonna.
That's it. And
yeah.
then you guys are going to come with us so we can follow this guy over here.
Yeah.
So you're going up with her?
Yes.
I'm going up with her.
Oh, so maybe they do speak to Christian because they said we're going to fine him. Or find him? I don't know.
Now, does he live here? Like, have you seen him before?
Yeah. He sometimes he come visit.
So as far as you know, he doesn't stay here full time.
He doesn't stay here. But
Okay. So does he have key? Does he have a key, or you don't know?
No, he don't have a key. But she initially comes down sometimes after they have a physical dispute. You guys been called out multiple times for this issue. So she, the management already been notified already about multiple incidents. Like you got 6 times.
Is she a tenant or she owns?
She's a renter.
Okay,
Yeah,
and is your managed property going to do something about it?
They already issue her fines. They already issue her eviction.
So when is that going to happen?
They already served her already.
What? Okay, so we haven't heard this before because the other cops over there.
You know, he doesn't stay here
He
full time.
doesn't stay. He doesn't stay here. But
Okay, so
they
does he have key? Does he have a key, or you don't know?
No, he don't have a key. But she initially comes down sometimes after they have a physical dispute. You guys been called out multiple times for this issue. So she, the management already been notified already about multiple incidents. Like you got 6 times.
Is she a tenant or she owns?
She's a renter.
Okay,
Yeah,
and is your managed property going to do something about it?
They already issue her fines. They already issue her eviction.
They've been there 2 months. They've had the cops out 6 times, and their eviction. She's been told to evict. Oh yeah. Was it like, hey, if we get the $10,000 a month apartment, everything's gonna be all right? Hey, maybe if we just, get that really nice apartment, all our problems will float away. Yeah. Can't put a price on my soul.
So when is that going to happen?
They already served her already. They served her already, but
So what are we waiting on?
The thing is, when he comes in, they make a big confrontation.
No, but what's happening with the eviction? Why is she not out yet?
I think they're still in the process. They just served her Wednesday.
Okay.
But the thing is,
How long does she have after they serve her?
I really don't know. I have to check with mom.
I guess it's not gonna fucking matter after tomorrow.
But the thing is, I can't have it.
Wonder how this security guard felt, huh? He's obviously seen Christian, sitting around. And I think he got the idea, And then the next day he's being wheeled out on a, what do you call it? An ambulance cart bed gurney. Is that a gurney? Or is that where you kill people? Or is it the same thing?
Tussling and everything in a lot.
No. Okay.
I want to be exonerated, I guess, of anything wrong. And I want him. Okay, the police are here. I want a.
Yeah, I want to be exonerated right now. What do you want me to do? I raise my right hand, and I also want immunity from anything that might happen in the future. So, we done?
Restraining order against Christian Obumseli. Because, no, I'm serious. Can I do that? Talking about how can I make myself first? Because I know him.
I don't know. If I were paying $10,000 a month for an apartment that had a subway within walking distance, I think I would feel a little cheated. If those were my options for, a convenient, quick bite to bring home or just eat on the go, I wouldn't feel like I lived in an exclusive neighborhood. You want to get something to eat? Yeah, there's a Subway at the bottom of the road. Great. Yeah.
And he would do it. How can I make myself first?
175 Northwest First Avenue. 175 Northwest
Is
First
he already
Avenue.
on the way?
God, look at her when she turns around. What is that about? It's like she's possessed.
West First Avenue. 175 Northwest.
God, everything about her is just turned up through the roof. Too much. too much. Like, clearly she should be medicated. I mean, they should have Baker acted her ass right here, right? For her own safety and others. No, I think she's self-medicating with the wrong thing for her, right? Because she's got to be on drugs here. This isn't just booze and rage, is it? I mean, look at her face. She's wired.
I know him, and he would do it. How can I make myself hurt?
175 Northwest First Highway. 175 Northwest
Is
First
he already
Highway.
on the way?
Why do we know? We don't even know who he is. How do we know that?
So your question is,
Have you been drinking today? Have you any medications today? Or
listen,
Okay, listen.
who's on the phone with you?
Just my dad.
Okay, well, let me
Which I think is reasonable.
let me explain to you something with your dad on the phone so you can hear me. You asked me, I can't get a restraining order against him. I answer you, we don't issue those, that's through court. You asked me, I need to get one before him. I told you, the only way is for you to get to court. Then you asked me, is he on the way already? And I asked you, I don't even know how he looks like. You understand? It's your questions that are making much of an error.
I am, right now, like, I have not always been a victim, but, like, right now, I'm a freaking victim in this situation. I'm scared to go down here to walk my dogs. I just walked him and I told him, you know, I have a chance, and now all of a sudden this is all happening.
Okay.
What's his name?
Where's the gentleman that's going to take her up to the police?
Christian?
Please, just, like,
Okay.
don't. Keep that in my own apartment.
They already have the key to take her up to the apartment. They're going to take her up to the apartment. We're going to go with him to see what this guy's at, so we can trespass her, and that's it.
He has belongings here.
Would it be okay if when y'all talk to my father? Because he is my attorney.
So he
He
says he doesn't live here.
I know, but he has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? He has property.
All over the place.
So he has property in your apartment.
In my apartment, yes, that I paid $10,000.
In my apartment, yes, that I paid $10,000 for. It's all in my name. when they ask her, does he have stuff in the apartment, she doesn't realize that they're asking that to establish whether he is, domiciled there. And she goes, oh, are you kidding me? Loads of stuff. So much. But I love when she says, can one of you speak to my father? And they just walk away.
He is my attorney.
So
Can you please
Look, can one of you speak to my father?
Okay.
He's my attorney / pimp. Actually, on his business cards say pimp / attorney, but in this context, it's just attorney. My father, his dad.
What's his name?
where's the gentleman that's going to take her up to the police?
Christian?
Okay. They already have the key to take her up to the apartment. They're going to take her up to the apartment. We're going to go with him to see what this guy's at, so we can trespass her, and that's it.
He has belongings here.
Would it be okay if when y'all talk to my father? Because he is my attorney.
So he says he doesn't live here.
I know, but he has belongings here. He has belongings in there. He has belongings in there with you, right? He has property.
All over the place.
So he has property in your apartment.
In my apartment, yes, that I paid $10,000 a month for, that he just pays $0 for.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what do you want us to do?
So I will have, I really, like, I will happily.
Well, maybe you should have just thought of a cheaper place. I mean, like, I don't know, I mean, I don't care how much money you have. $10,000 in rent is just waste. I mean, you can have something really nice for a lot less than that. I mean, you know? I mean, if that were a mortgage price, that's different, right? At least you're purchasing something, but just in rent that just goes away? I mean, why would you do that?
I don't care what happens. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't want to ever
Courtney,
have to
let
do
me ask you
this
this.
again.
For how long has it been sleeping in the apartment with you?
This apartment.
Yeah, acapella, elevator room. I mean, that. All right, well, that's obviously worth 8,000, just on its own, right? Do you think that's what was the high point on the next, what do you call it, listing for the lease? Ocean view apartment now with elevator room, complete with your own top 10 set of elevator music CDs. Wow. Imagine if it were your job to come up with a compilation list for a CD that was that needed, 12 or 15 tracks of appropriate elevator-only music. Ironically, that would make you want to jump off a bridge, wouldn't it? Not take an elevator.
I mean, we moved in together technically like 2 months ago, but it was my name. It was my name.
Forget about whose name is it. That's not the question I'm asking. Okay? That's irrelevant. It really
Okay,
is.
I need to calm down.
Okay? Listen to me. Answer my questions, please. Does he have property in the room, in the apartment with you? A lot of property, you said. He's been with you here for about 2 months, right?
Yes.
On and off,
On and off,
or
or staying
sleeping
with you?
for 2 months every day?
Staying with you for 2 months here with
Yes.
you?
Yes. Except for last week, he wasn't working.
Let me let you know something. He lives here. That person lives in that apartment with you. Okay? We cannot trespass anybody that lives in this place. So we can by law we cannot do this.
I know. I understand, and that's why I said. I mean, I'm so frazzled. I can't believe.
If you want, you can ask your dad. I don't know if instead of Florida law, but that's the way it works.
No, I understand, and that's why I do understand, and that is why I said, can I get a restraining order and get there first?
Listen, my
Because I
answer
have a
was,
feeling
I already
he's
answered that.
crazy
You
enough
gotta
to go.
just go to the court. Explain to them what happened.
Monday morning, 8 o'clock.
Explain to them what you need. And if they grant it to you or not, I tell them you have to see a judge or court. Those type of restraining orders are granted by a judge.
So what can I do to be safe now? For my 2 dogs and what can I do?
Okay, explain to me why you don't feel safe.
I'm not comfortable.
Explain to me why you don't feel safe.
What am what?
Why is it that you don't feel safe with him? Has he threatened you? Was there any type of physical violence to you?
Yes, that's not really like my concern. It's just that like they're just they're stalking me. My mom was here for a week, so she caught him in the little couch. Like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways, and he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she pulled it, and she was like, oh, there's skin. And she goes,
you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment.
What is the deal with hiding in the elevator room couch? How do you get in a couch? Does anyone understand that? Is there a type of couch that I don't know about that has some sort of... Is it like you open the seats and you can store extra blankets in there or something? I don't even get it. He was sleeping in the couch. On the couch, I understand. Very well. But in the couch, I just don't know that I've ever slept in a couch.
2 months with us. A ton of stuff in here.
Hey, Kristen Hey Jill says, I see it, Christine, at the top of the photo has grey letters that are transparent like Not sure what they are. A watermark of some sort. What are we referring to? Have I missed? I don't know. Kiwi has the truth. He was sleeping on the couch with a blanket, I assume. It's just a small room. And the couch would be the same as sleeping in the bed. Really? Yeah. I get the thing about being in bed, but I mean, there's always a blanket on the bed. So it makes sense to get in the bed. Get under the blankets, under the covers, in the bed. But there's not usually a blanket on a couch. You know, if I sleep on a table and have a blanket on top of me, I'm not sleeping in the table, am I? You know? If I sleep on the floor with a blanket, I'm not in the floor. I don't, unless that's some quirky Americanism. I think he somehow got in the couch, because didn't she just say her mother opened the couch? So I think this is some kind of magic couch with a storage unit or something. See if I can find it.
And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she. Concern is just that like just stop. They're stalking me. My mom was here for a week, so she caught him in the little couch. Like I have like a couch in my elevator room, and it's like turned sideways. And he like was sleeping in there, and she went outside, and she was like, what's moving in there? And she felt it, and she was like,
okay,
there's skin. And she goes,
you want this person to completely disappear from your life. At the same time, you have him in your apartment for 2 months with a ton of stuff in him.
But I know.
There's a process for this. You need
That's
the person needs to,
as a woman.
gather their belongings. What is he saying? Does he want to leave?
Can I talk to you a second?
Yeah.
Hold on. Come on. Go with me and speak in the park. Okay.
I don't know if he went up, but I saw him getting into the elevator.
Where are we going? He's not in the apartment. He's not in the apartment. She's going up to her apartment. He's not there.
You can't go up until you let him have it.
Oi. He doesn't have a key to the apartment to go up, so he never.
We're gonna check real quick and then make sure that she's okay, so she can go to her apartment.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Just give me a minute.
So like a fob or anything, you gotta.
That's the thing. 1 second. Kimbrell, let me get 22.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I bet he dropped it at my door or something.
The valet guy said it was on the garage.
The last spot I did see him on the camera was the ground floor where the storage is for residents.
Oh, well, maybe that is, but he came up to like the elevator. He was rolling a joint in my freaking like door.
Oh no.
He was.
I said, "Are you serious?"
Arrest him.
Okay.
Like this absolutely. I just.
Which way do we go?
It's right here. I don't think he's in there.
Hi, baby.
Oh, mom does. Okay. Hey, baby, come. No, no. They don't bite anybody. They just talk a lot. Come on, dude. It's all good, dude. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Take me away.
And this is so embarrassing.
Get me out of here. She's horrible. Can we come with you? I want to be a police dog now. Train me up. Yeah, I love how they ran away from her immediately.
The apartment's a freaking mess. Right?
I'm not sure exactly where the back door is.
This
but
is it?
That's how we send like the members to the back door.
Oh.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, they're right there.
Yeah, man, a cappella, this is the elevator room, baby. That's what 10 G's will get you a month, man. An elevator room. 2 bed, 2 bath, en suites, powder room, and elevator with an ensuite. Even the elevator has an ensuite. And its own couch that you can get in.
The computers were showing him on the ground floor where only residents have access to. Residents, they put their...
The ground floor where we were at? Is that what it is?
No,
Or
the
one floor
ground
below,
floor,
right?
it looks like a bunch of storage units
Okay.
right down there.
All right.
Oh, hang on. The front desk personnel is going to tell us her intimate knowledge about restraining order procedure now. It's quite funny. She's like, oh yeah, what? No, 30 days, yeah? No, 30 days. Unless there's a court order.
This gentleman, he lives here. This person, by law, he lives here.
This is my second time seeing him, and this is the second time
This
I've seen them
This was going on. When somebody lives in a place for more than
30 days,
30 days,
yeah.
and they have belongings there, they have to get evicted.
Facts.
So we can't trespass.
You can't do anything.
Facts.
Unless there's something physical going on.
Right. Or court.
We gotta start saying that on this channel. Facts. No. Facts. Facts. Fucking love that. Do people say that? I've never heard that before. I love that. Facts. 30 days. Facts.
This person, by law, he lives here.
This is my second time seeing him, and this is the second time
This
I've seen them
This was going on. When somebody lives in a place for more than
30 days,
30 days,
yeah.
and they have belongings there, they have to get evicted.
Facts.
So we can't
You
trespass.
can't do anything.
Facts.
Unless there's something physical going on.
Right. Or court order.
Correct.
Yep.
So, ¿para qué vamos a buscar? Yeah.
Take it to the ground floor by the units.
All right.
That's where we saw him.
So, do you have that eviction paperwork?
Yeah, in the management office, they have that.
So, as far as you know, the eviction came from the management office. It wasn't anything done through the courts.
No, done through the courts, and
Yeah.
copy.
The eviction came from the management office and nothing done through the courts. So none of our fucking business as the police.
was provided to the
So
management office.
they're getting evicted.
Yeah, they owe about like 4 months rent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this
So that'll be, what, $40,000 then? And all they've done is fucking go up and down in the elevator arguing. They eat at Subway. Stay in the house drinking all day. And then she'll go out and have a car accident. And come home, get a Subway, threaten to kill each other, kick him out of the house, rest, wash off, repeat. Yeah, they owe about 4 months' rent. Well, that blew by quickly, didn't it? 40 grand in the hole. Yeah. I guess it's not the end of the world if you've got $3 million for, putting on lots of clothes that show off your body. Is that what it is? It's like, oh, check out these shorts. Just got these new shorts. Okay. I think that's what OnlyFans is. It's like, a picture of a girl eating muesli in a bikini. I mean, yeah.
First notice that
No,
they
this is
received?
second notice.
Second notice.
Because it's two different things. Management giving a letter saying we're going to evict you, and then an order signed by the judge
No,
saying...
it was a process server that delivered to them.
This is a process. This is multiple notices, multiple contacts.
Right.
When then the final eviction is actually done by Miami-Dade County Police Department. When they get to actually get to be here and evict people from that, which usually doesn't get to that. They realize if they put a paper on the door, like this is the day that you're getting kicked out with police.
Right.
They leave before that day. So before that, after that happens, they get kicked out by police. It's that we can come in and we can give them a trespass warning from being in the property that they're not supposed to be anymore.
Correct.
Not until then we can do that.
Right. At this point, unfortunately, this guy,
both of them,
her as well, have they can't be trespassed from here because they live here.
No, but I'm saying if he's hanging out in the lobby area,
Remember,
he's considered a tenant because he has clothes up there.
Correct.
He's staying up for two.
If it's in the lobby area and that's a violation of you guys' management procedures of the building, that is not a criminal offense to do. That's a violation of you guys',
Right.
If he makes a big deal out of it, we'll help out because, it's definitely a dispute. We respond for disputes as well. We cannot enforce your procedure of somebody being in the lobby or not.
Yeah, the thing is,
That's on you. That's the building.
When they came down, when she came down, he went charging at her.
That's fine.
That's my whole entire thing.
Right.
That's
But
fine.
she didn't mention none of that until she says she wants to do something about it
Yeah. We were actually hoping that she'd step out of line a little more so that we could give her a good crack in the head with a nightstick. It might have helped. And if I were a witness, go right ahead because I ain't looking.
That's where we step in where it's a criminal activity, but she needs to mention something about that.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't do anything.
Okay. All right.
Like my partner said, if he's here and you guys don't allow it, you let him know. You can call us back. We'll come back, explain that to him.
Okay.
But technically, we cannot.
What is this thing? I can imagine her constructing such a thing. Such a thing as what? I'd be scared to sit under it. It doesn't look like a drunken lunatic made it. Maybe Courtney tried her drunken lunatic hand at metal sculpture. Was this something in her apartment? If it is, I may need to go back because I didn't see that. Some kind of metal sculpture. The thing that I remember about her apartment is that it's got a kind of modern art quite a big piece. It's like $100 bill, but it's colorful. But it's money on the wall. It's the sort of things that people that come into money quickly buy. You know those rugs that are $100 bill rugs? People that win the lottery buy 50 of them and put them all around their house. I mean, oh no, the light thing in the lobby. Oh wow, yeah.
Tell him, hey, you're not welcome here anymore because he lives here.
Okay, look how it works. Even if it's sitting there, sleeping there for 3 days, we cannot remove it. Right. He lives here, man. We cannot. It's like you sleeping in your backyard. Right. You know, it's like technically, police can come in and remove you from your backyard. It's messed up because you shouldn't sleep in your backyard. It's the same thing with him. He'll be violating you guys' rules, not Florida statute. No, he's not breaking any laws. Right. When it gets physical, then you can report it, she can report it wherever, you know, we'll get their statement and we'll do what we gotta do.
Right. Hopefully it doesn't reach that point that he gets physical with you guys or with her, and then that's where we step in. Okay. All right.
Clear?
Okay? All right. No problem. Not a case number. We can provide.
Yeah, it's not exactly close to the Continuum. The name of her building is the, what is it? Paresa. One Paresa. Huh? Oh, fuck. Continuum. Oh, that's the parents' house in Austin. Courtney Clenney's place is over there near Wynwood. Continuum is all the way down there. South of 5th. So 6 miles. 6 long miles. So yeah, they certainly drive all around the same places, right? I mean, same junctions and on-ramps and all those You know, Charlie Adelson probably went to the same subway right outside her building. Or if there was a Skyline Chili nearby, he probably stopped there as well. Dodge Island. Dodgy parents. For sure. For sure. So, yeah, I think we've learned that we're actually going to see a pretty fucking gloves off, dirty fighting, shame the dead, vicious defense. That's my anticipation. We're not going to see Christian Obumseli was a great man, a brother, mentor, friend, colleague. You know, what happened to Christian Obumseli was a tragedy. We actually think the police did a great job. A great job. We have tremendous admiration and respect for the prosecutors. No. Clearly, the dad has his hands around this thing. Clearly, Courtney Clenney has handed all of the decision-making over to her father, manager, lawyer, pimp, father. To do the best that he can. And he has made his shaping of events very clear from the beginning. From the very day. That interview that we listened to at the beginning of this broadcast was April 3rd. The evening of April 3rd. 2022. Which is the same day he died. And it was vicious. We were trying to get him away. We were trying to get her away from that maniac. You know. And things like the video footage that was secretly recorded by a friend of Courtney freaking out. I can see that being called into question, whether it was capturing a real event or something that was purposely staged, unbeknownst to Courtney, that she were tricked into, you know, she behaved that way because they were trying to get her to behave that way. And that was all part of his abuse. Right? I mean, that's the sort of defense that we're going to see here. Which, if done correctly, can be, you know, can be sold. And I guess, is she actually only charged with second degree? Not that it matters much in Florida, but let me check that. Second degree. Okay, prosecutors said they believe it will take less than 2 weeks what we know, Courtney Clenney, an OnlyFans and Instagram star known online as Courtney Taylor, is facing a second-degree murder charge related to April 2022 deadly stabbing of her boyfriend, Christian Obumseli, in Florida. So, yeah, second degree. Which, really does change. It might not change much in terms of, between first degree and second degree in Florida, of if you're found guilty, you're not going to get much less. I think it's life anyway, isn't it, by default? But it's not about proving intent. So, does that make it easier for a defense's case? Probably. I just want to see if her Instagram's up. Oh, it is. Let's check that out before we go. See what all the fuss is about. Oh. Okay, and then the comment says, my face, thinking about a fresh set of talons. What color should I get? So this is what gets $3 million, isn't it? So she's talking about painting her nails. Right, okay. What you're wearing is fine. Spring-like colors. Really awesome. I love you, my beautiful wife. So is that what it is, right? It's just people pretending that this is their girlfriend, or what? Is that it? I don't know. I have no idea what is supposed to be appealing about this image that I'm looking at. It's in Aspen, Colorado. So was she there doing a shoot in that big house? This is when they had the argument, right? Is her hair the same in the video that we watched previously? I think it was. We don't need to double check. Yeah. What is it? Happier in Tulum. Sadness never, it follows you around. Okay. Yeah. Great selection with the over-stylized, obviously selected for purpose truck that really adds realism. Need a lift? respectfully tucked the girls in for church this morning, took them back out for Cuban food. So she's referring to her tits, right? I mean, she just looks uncomfortable there. I mean, this is not quality. This is not good. No, what do you call it? Model signing agency in the world would want to talk to her. Right? And she's selected this quite, well, not recently now, but it's one of her last posts. We went from the latest one, so she selected this as, the best one of a whole bunch that she took, I imagine. And it's, what is supposed to be good about it? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. Right. So there's tongue and teeth and tits and... Okay. Yeah. What is this? I mean, this isn't content. I guess in a way, I'm watching it on repeat for the third time now because I'm trying to work out what the fuck it is I'm looking at. It's weird. Is it AI? I don't even get it. All right, that looks a bit more professional. A little bit. And I don't find this shape attractive at all. I mean, you're empty. You're nothing. You know. And probably fortunately for us all, we'll never have to know if you developed complexity as a human being or not, because you'll be away. Ugh. Ugh. Just, what? Ugh. $3 million. I would love to speak to someone who absorbs this content, you know, is into it, and ask them what is going on with them. I mean, I guess if it's like all Instagram, then all it matters is that someone freezes for a moment when they're scrolling. And probably a pair of tits is enough to do that. I mean, that's all she needs to do. She doesn't have anything to say, obviously. Apples or oranges? She probably doesn't even come up with that. There's probably a list. What text shall I post next to my tit post on my IG? And it says, have you considered posting a picture of your breasts and asking the question, apples or oranges? Maybe now try a picture of your ass. And then the caption, tanning sesh? Stay gold, pony boy. What are you up to today? Photo, MGW Photography. Who's that then? She's credited someone for producing this. And we'll have a look in a moment. Look, there's nothing on that fucking barbecue. Again, details like that barbecue not even being turned on while she stands there with a pair of tongs. Details like that bother me. Even though I know that the attention is supposed to be on the butt crack, right? And it shouldn't matter whether that grill is on or not. But to me, it does, because it tells me that they don't care about the details. And then I feel like I'm being robbed. Kind of getting a bit bored of it now. Refined, what is that? Cologne. Manscaped. Manscaped refined cologne. What is that? Valentine's Day is less than 2 weeks away. Give any man in your life the gift of smelling amazing with Manscaped refined cologne. It's not got a very catchy name. It doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. You know. What is that you're wearing? Oh, it's Manscaped refined cologne. Great. Because everyone loves to hear the words, wow, you smell so good. Am I right? Wink. Use the code Taylor20 at checkout to get 20% off plus free shipping. And I've heard people say on these shows, no, she was a marketing genius. Really? Is this all it takes? True or false? The best thing about living some or W-A, what? Oh, with A. Well, about living some or with a significant other is you can walk around naked. That's not naked. Again, she just grabs that status, or what do you call it, description, comment, whatever, the thing that she puts, the text, caption. That's just of some list of things to post, right? Let's have a look what comes up. What should I post about on my OnlyFans account? Successful OnlyFans accounts thrive on a mix of consistent, high quality, and interactive content, including exclusive lingerie photos, behind the scenes glimpses, and themed custom videos. To maximize earnings, focus on building a niche like cosplay, fitness, or lifestyle. I think we can get a bit more niche than that, can't we? Fucking hell. Create a content calendar, e.g. Lingerie Fridays. Oh, should we have Lingerie Fridays on the Metrics channel? That'll bring in the numbers. And engage through daily DMs and interactive polls. Here are specific content ideas to post, behind the scenes and lifestyle. Show a more personal, unfiltered side of yourself to build connection. I think we do too much of that. Such as morning routines, gym sessions, and outfit of the day. Themed content blocks. Create weekly routines like Roleplay Wednesdays or Lingerie Fridays. I mean, really? Is this what people do? Is that supposed to be exciting? To build anticipation, I guess so. High quality photo sets. Focus on lingerie, swimsuit, or themed cosplay shoots. Interactive content. Run polls to ask your fans what they want to see next, such as outfit choices or video topics. Direct messages, DM content. Use DMs for exclusive premium content that you don't post on the main feed to boost sales. Teasers. Use platforms like Twitter or Instagram to post safe for work teasers that drive traffic to your paid OnlyFans. Well, that was a more general advice, but I'm sure there's exactly a list of these things. True or false? The best thing about living some, or whatever she says, significant other, is you can walk around naked. Okay, I think we get the idea that it's pretty basic and not for the enlightened, right? Incredible. $3 million, huh? Then again, I guess there's a shitload of accounts of people like this, just like this, that completely fail. So I wonder what it is about her that was so successful, because there must be fucking thousands of girls like this trying to do exactly this all over Miami, right? You would think. I mean, how many people are in Miami? I'm not even sure. It's a pretty big city, isn't it? It's like 8 million? Let's look it up. Miami population. Oh, nowhere close. Fucking hell. It's not that big. Oh no, the larger area of Miami is 6.3 apparently. But the city of Miami, a lot less. Yeah, so there'll be a shitload of girls all across Miami doing exactly this kind of thing on the same exact platforms and failing. Why is that? What's different about this? Because I do not buy for a moment that she's a genius about anything, right? She can't, you know, it's amazing that she can drive a vehicle, even if she does crash it. But well, let's go to the comments. I had to put that on full screen, so... Wig Wednesday. Yeah. We can reevaluate the wig thing now. Or maybe we shouldn't. That's sort of a. Yeah, I think we better leave that out completely. Just forget that ever happened. That's all intertwined. We'll come up with a new thing. What other exciting things begin with W that we could do on Wednesday? Wicker furniture. We could build wicker furniture, or maybe I could just bring a wicker chair into the studio and squeak all through Wednesday's broadcast. People that don't know will be like, what's that noise, that squeak? And then Acapella will be like, he's sitting on a wicker chair. Didn't you? It's Wicker Wednesdays. Love that. Because it's got the sound effects too, you know, for the blind. We have to think of the blind. Blind Wicker Wednesdays. Now it's starting to get a bit of fucking ring to it. Blind Wicker Wednesdays. I mean, that's already catchy. What else have we got? F for Friday. Or we could have crimes that begin with the same letter of that day of the week. So, Torture Tuesday. No, is torturing a crime? I guess it can be. Depends on the context. can't think of any crimes that begin with W. Shit, is there one? You are charged with, and then something that begins with W. What is that? Oh no, I guess it'd be Witness Wednesdays, right? Witness Wednesdays. We only discuss witnesses. And then Felony Friday. Molester Monday. Join us on Metrics Molester Monday. No, I don't think we should go down this route. We've taken the wrong path. The development cycle needs to be re-evaluated. Anyway, we don't understand what goes on in Courtney Clenney's head or within her business, but we do appreciate that it was lucrative. But I really would like to know what's special about it in terms of why so many others aren't making $3 million or more. That was just the money she moved, right? But I guess we're going to have to solve that mystery another day. Had anyone heard that call that we played at the beginning before? Is that new? Because if it is, I'll put it up.
No matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your look, skills, or age, or size, or anything. You're worthwhile. No one can ever take that away from you.
Well, thank you, Pento. I got to change that ringtone. Thank you so much for the coffees on buymeacoffee.com. Flavor, full flavor, metrics. Great. Good to see you, Sally, and everybody else. All right. So we'll be back tomorrow. Well, I think so, probably, but you know. Shit. Christina, was there something else I was supposed to do? I think maybe there was, but I don't remember if there was. Anyway, there isn't. And we'll be back soon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with us, commenting, super chatting, coffee go-getting, super sticker giving, and bulletproof metrics moderating. Classic as always. I am yours. And be gentle. Adios.